They don't want you to know which interests are paying for the ads. The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
In a huge reversal, the Obama administration is giving its blessing to a pro-Obama SuperPAC called Priorities USA and is encouraging Democratic donors now to give money to the organization. The president, of course, railed against the role of SuperPACs since the Citizens United decision 2 years ago. He demonized these groups.
Millions of dollars into phony front groups. You've seen them. They're called Americans for Prosperity or Moms for Motherhood. You know, I made that last one up. They don't have the guts to say, we're funding this, so they hide behind these front groups. You don't know who these groups are. You don't know who's funding them. They can spend without limit, keep their contributions secret. These rulings are not just a threat to Democrats, they're a threat to our democracy.
Last week, the Supreme Court reversed a century of law that I believe will open the floodgates for special interests, including foreign corporations, to spend without limit in our elections. I don't think American elections should be bankrolled by America's most powerful interests, or worse, by foreign entities. They should be decided by the American people. And I'd urge Democrats and Republicans to pass a bill that helps correct some of these problems. As the political season heats up, Americans are already being inundated with the usual phone calls and mailings and TV ads from campaigns all across the country. But this summer, they're also seeing a flood of attack ads run by shadowy groups with harmless-sounding names. We don't know who's behind these ads, and we don't know who's paying for them. The reason this is happening is because of a decision by the Supreme Court in the Citizens United case, a decision that now allows big corporations to spend unlimited amounts of money to influence our elections. They can buy millions of dollars worth of TV ads, and worst of all, they don't even have to reveal who is actually paying for them. This can only mean that the leaders of the other party want to keep the public in the dark. They don't want you to know which interests are paying for the ads. The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Because of the Supreme Court's decision earlier this year in the Citizens United case, big corporations, even foreign-controlled ones, are now allowed to spend unlimited amounts of money on American elections. They can buy millions of dollars worth of TV ads. And worst of all, they don't even have to reveal who's actually paying for the ads. Instead, a group can hide behind a name like Citizens for a Better Future, even if the more accurate name would be Companies for Weaker Oversight. And these shadow groups are already forming and building war chests of tens of millions of dollars to influence the fall elections. Now imagine the power this will give special interests over politicians.
Last year in the Citizens United case, she defended bipartisan campaign finance reform against special interests seeking to spend unlimited money to influence our elections.